Angelology in Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity. Angels are bright still, though the brightest fell. Though all things foul would wear the brows of grace, yet grace must still look so. Angels or divine beings are figures seen in almost all major religions. In this study, we will be looking at the treatment of angels in the three major religions of Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity. Though they may not necessarily go by the name angel in these three different philosophies, there are similar beings or consciousnesses present in each. To begin with, let us create a basic understanding of what we mean by the term angel so that we can investigate how it relates in these three religions. Next, we will look at each religion and how the idea of angelology plays in each one. Finally, we will describe the differences and the similarities of angels across all three. Merriam-Webster defines an angel as a spiritual being serving as a divine messenger and intermediary, and often as a special protector of an individual or nation. In most cases, angels are thought of as individual entities who are able to create almost personal relationships with human beings and act on their behalf on a higher spiritual plane. These consciousnesses are the go-betweens who help bring order and solace to the world. The angels are often depicted as bringing divine messages, providing protection for God's chosen, and participating in both spiritual and physical battles. Buddhism does not use the term angel specifically, but is known to have deities somewhat akin to the idea of angels, sometimes called devas or perhaps brahmas. These deities exist on planes of consciousness above human beings and have lifetimes that extend into centuries or even eons. Buddha is said to give instructions to these divine beings to request instruction and clarification, to support his sasana or dispensation, to praise his incomparable qualities, and to pay homage at his feet. These Buddhist deities are not infinite and are known to actually want to come back to human experience so that they can achieve liberation here on earth as they practice Dhamma. In Islam, Muhammad was visited by an angel, Jibril, or Gabriel in English, who commanded Muhammad to read. After a few visits, Gabriel had Muhammad recite, "Read, in the name of your Lord who created man from a clinging substance. Read, your Lord is most generous. He who taught by the pen taught man that which he knew not." Muhammad had subsequent visits from Gabriel in which he gave at least a part of the sacred text of the Quran to Muhammad during the Night of Power. There are many other angels mentioned in the Quran, with the most emphasis given to, in English, Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, and Azrael. Angels in Islam were seen as being created from incorporeal light or fire and were thought of as heavenly creatures of God who lacked bodily desires, who never tired, ate, drank, or experienced anger. Islam's hierarchy of angels descends from the four throne bearers of God to the cherubim who praise God, the four archangels, and lesser angels such as the Hafizah or guardian angels. In Christianity, angels are specifically mentioned in the Bible some 273 times and have a rich history beginning with Judaism. Depending upon the branch of Christianity that you follow, the sacred text mentions by name anywhere from 3 angels, Michael, Gabriel, and Abaddon, to 7 or more. In the Judeo-Christian tradition, angels are given a very formal structure based on function and importance. In the 6th century AE, Pseudo-Dionysius the Areopagite described 3 spheres of angels with levels within each sphere. The first sphere was of seraphim, cherubim, and thrones. Second sphere, dominations or lordships, virtues, powers, or authorities. Third sphere, principalities or rulers, archangels and angels. And then personal guardian angels. Angels in Christianity are very important figures who are shown to have a number of responsibilities in the dealings between God and man. Angels protect the righteous, dwell in the heavens, act as God's warriors, and worship God. In the parable of the rich man and Lazarus, angels behave as psychopomps, escorting the dead from earth to the afterlife. Functioning as heavenly middle managers, the angelic role in Christianity is vital to the mechanism of God's realm. So we can see that while the idea of angels is present in Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity, there are almost as many differences as there are similarities in the treatment of angels in each discipline. In Buddhist ideology, angelic energy is found in what are called devas and perhaps brahmas. They can achieve different levels of consciousness and even come back down to earth to achieve higher levels. It is also worth noting that the lifespan of these deities, while much longer than human life, is finite. There also isn't as much interaction between these devas and humans, and the devas receive instruction from the Buddha rather than playing a more facilitative role. Islam and Christianity have very similar roles for angels in their respective philosophies. A major reason for this is most likely the dependence on the Jewish foundation of both religions and the importance of angels for Judaism. Angels in all three of these are divine creatures created by God as go-betweens from humans and heaven. The angels are seen as more infinite and powerful in nature while still having a very structured sociological structure evident in their organization. In conclusion, I think it is helpful to see parts of the divine as helpers or messengers because it makes the mystery and the grandeur of God more accessible mentally, physically, and spiritually. A much more personal relationship is possible with an energy that isn't directly known as the ruler and maker of all that is.